These oscilloscope attenuators are basically voltage dividing circuits. It's a resistor in series that's working in tandem with a resistor in parallel to achieve a voltage dividing ratio. Selecting those two resistors is quite a juggling act. You're trying to achieve the desired ratio, you're trying to keep an eye on the impedance, and you're constrained by using resistors that are commercially available. Focus too much on any one of those three to the detriment of the other two. And that's basically what happened in gadgets number 28 with this 4-to-1 attenuator. Not only did I constrain myself to commercially available resistors, I constrained myself to resistors that could be found in these assortment packs that can be picked up at your local electronic shop. The ratio is what ended up suffering in that. So it's a nominal 4-to-1, but it is actually 3.85 and rendered accurate by using that multiplier in the probe database in H-scope. It was early days for the channel, and I was trying to keep viewers from having to go online and order special components. Followers of the channel will notice that there's no longer any such qualms here. You're sent online plenty, and then you sit back and wait for your junk to come in. Just about any value of quarter-watt carbon resistor can be ordered online. 100 for 50 cents, they're half a penny each. Or go for an assortment pack like this. I've decided to build a new 4-time attenuator without the constraints that were put in gadgets number 28. The two resistors that we need are 1 mega ohm in series and 500 kilo ohm in parallel to build this new attenuator, and it is a true 4-to-1 ratio. The 1 mega ohm resistor is a common size, no problem finding those. 500 kilo ohm is not as common, though it can be ordered individually. You can get 100 of those again for about 50 cents. The more common value is 510 kilo ohm. And these are like 5% accuracy, these resistors, and if you measure them individually, I found some that were like 530 kilo ohm, but there were a few in here that were 505 kilo ohm. It's good enough for me. That's what I use in this build. But the closer that you get to 1 mega ohm and 500 kilo ohm, the more accurate this voltage divider will be. By now you'll recognize this structure, the 14 gauge copper wire that acts as part of the frame and the ground. Here's a tip on drilling these 1/4 inch washers. Don't try to get to your final diameter in one shot. Go by increments. These are 1/64th increments. I clamped the washer in a bench vise on these faces with the hole just protruding above the level of the jaws. The two resistors will originate from the center pin of the male BNC. The 1 mega ohm resistor is the series one. It goes from center pin to center pin. And the 500K goes from the male center pin to ground. So without attenuation, this oscilloscope would top out at 5 volts. But with the 4-time, we're able to crank up all the way up to 20 volts without any issues. And now we have a plus and minus 20 volt, which is ideal for automotive battery level oscilloscope work. If you've already built the gadgets number 28 4-to-1 nominal attenuator, fear not. It will continue to be supported in the H-scope probe database with a 3.85 multiplier. Talk to you guys soon.